This video tutorial is going to show you how to send a progress report home to students and parents. Progress reports should be sent home at interims and quarters. So every quarter you'll be sending 2 progress reports at the minimum during the interims and during the quarters. First thing you have to do is make sure you're in the correct grade book. So make sure you're in 3rd quarter, you have the right class. Hover over grade book and click on Progress Report. Many of you may see no data has been generated for this student. So every time you pass a quarter, or every time you pass an interim, or you're in a new spreadsheet, you're going to have no data from progress reports. So on the left side, again, make sure you're in 3rd quarter. And this is going to show you all of your students in your class. You don't need to worry about that until you run the report if you need to look at a specific student. This feature should always be at by section. If you change this to class summary, you will be sending progress reports home for every class for that student. Scroll down. We as a school are having the following options: show overall grade, show points, and show bar. Show assignment detail, show assignment breakdown type. If there was anything that you were to really focus on, that's the most important feature to have checked. And then we do not want to show class average. You never want to check that option. And then show the assignment percentage of overall score, which is very helpful. Once I'm done this, I am ready to run my report. I do want to let you know there is an option here if you wanted to run a report based on certain assignments. Some of you may be using assignment category groups. Maybe you just want to show a couple. You can filter out which assignments to run on the report. But I'm going to go ahead and hit generate all. And this is going to tell, go ahead and hit OK. This is going to tell SIS to go and communicate with the other side of the gradebook, pull the grades, and get it into a report that we can email. Here, I can see, and the parents can see, what categories we never used. So say you set up the semester exam and the unit test to be part of the quarterly grade. If you never use them, then the rest of the weights will shift to balance to equal 100. The grade has to equal 100% of the percentage of the points that are in there. So you can see that breakdown. You can see the assignments. And here's a great way, if you have a student who is really struggling, could use some support, I'm going to pick that student. I'm going to find something they may have not done well in. And you can add a comment. So let's say that the student didn't do well in this final assessment. I can say makeups will take place during Cougar time on Wednesday. And then you can save that. Save. Okay? Now we are ready to email. The next thing is you scroll to the bottom and you hit print. Now I know my data has been run here. I have never emailed 3rd quarter progress reports because there is no data here. On the left side, report header, if there was some text that I want everyone in my class to have when these progress reports went out, this is the place to put it. Report footer is the same thing. The footer text will go below the grades. The header text will go above the grades. Uncheck include copy to, because at the moment, as we were trained, copy to is not working very well, so we're not going to copy anybody. On the left side, you see include parents and include students. And I can print. If I push print, it will give me a PDF of each student. And if I push email, it will email to my students. Now, since this is a training account, you won't realize, but when we do email our students, every student gets emailed to their student number at fcpsschools.net. So they have to check their Google FCPS. So it tells you when it emailed. Now, the email, coincidentally, this is a 3 o'clock time, but I have to tell you the emails only go out at the top of the hour. So if you email it at 2:05, the email will not actually get sent until 3 p.m. So that is some useful information in case parents are wondering why the email didn't come through yet. And I can go back to progress report data. The only problem with this is that there's no quick way to switch classes. You have to go all the way out, gradebook main, and select a new class. That is all.